It's a little while since I posted my last video on the build of this, my latest project. I'd managed to get a fair bit more done at the right hand end of the layout, which I hadn't started when I posted the last video. You'll see that an awful lot of the track is hidden underneath the scenics, and so it's been quite a challenge to make all these sections above removable, so that if I need to get to the track at any time I can do that. So you can see the fiddle yard, which is at the back here on the lowest level, and then underneath this tunnel there's a gradual incline that comes out on the far end there, climbs up, steady incline about 1 in 30 up to the station area, and obviously there is a opportunity for 2 trains to pass at that point, and then again up and round the final end of the layout here. And this area here will be covered in trees, so that tight loop round the end won't be visible. And it continues to climb. This is actually about a 1 in 40 climb here, and then keeps climbing all the way around here, climbing all the time until it eventually starts to go back and through a top tunnel here. And then it, underneath the hill, climbs right down and continues to descend underneath the scenery, so that it can eventually end up back in the fiddle yard again. On my first video of this project, I hadn't done any work at this end apart from the track being laid. So what you can see now is the cover over the tunnel. There are 2 tunnel mouths here. One is pretty well hidden through the trees, which is on purpose because I didn't want those 2 tunnels to look so close together. The stream coming down here is just made with varnish, and the waterfalls are done with cling film and a clear sealant, as demonstrated on Kathy Millett's YouTube channel. I've used a various selection of types of static grass to give a variation in tone and texture. The little stream here and lake, I've used the same technique as I used on my Kodak layout for the estuary, which is simply Artex stippled with a brush to get the ripple effect, and then painted with a base scene of acrylics, and then several coats of varnish to give the top surface. More progress has been made on the far end of the station area, which I hadn't completed earlier. There's still an awful lot to do. The weathering of the engine shed is a fairly urgent job, and as I said, a lot more trees to add at this end. And of course it will make a huge difference once the back scenes are fitted. That's probably my next big job, and then there are lots and lots of trees to add. I think it might be nice just to show you a train running around the whole of the scenic section. So here goes.